Baby, all I want for Christmas is Left Wing Wonderkids. If you're watching this on release day, Merry Christmas. If you didn't get the memo, it's Christmas. It's Christmas Day. I'm releasing this video. Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel firstly for some more FM22, my top 5 picks for Wonderkids. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching on release date, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a lovely time. Let's get straight to it, shall we? Right wing Wonderkids, here's my top 5 picks. I mean, the obvious one really, number 1, Ansu Fati. We've mentioned him prior as a Wonderkid in this video already, in the series. I mean, he's just top quality, isn't he? I mean, I was not going to develop and absolutely amazing in this save. We've seen prior what he can do, sort of thing. But Ansu Fati comes in as number 1 on the list this time round. Left wing, right wing, strike. You can play him anywhere. You can convert him anywhere at this point of his career. 18 years of age. Ansu Fati is the number 1 choice we go with within the Wonderkids list for this one. Number 2, Saka makes the list. He's made the list, Saka. I mean, you see there, he can play anywhere realistically. You could convert him and go fully defensive with him, but I mean, as a left winger, he's the one for me. Like acceleration 18, agility 15, that dribbling ability, that first touch, just so good. Technique, work rate, vision. He's got it all. He has it all. Saka, he's got to be the main man for England going forward in the future as well in this save. So we're going to see how he does 5 years in the future. But I mean, for Arsenal right now, though, he's key for Arsenal in real life. To get alone within this series, 5 years in the future, will he be the main man at Arsenal? Will he still even be there? Who knows? Will he even still be there? Next up, Jeremy Doku makes the list. Doku's a bit more of a weird one. We've come Doku here thinking we'll get the Rennes boy in, have a look at him, see what we reckon in terms of like his dribbling 15, acceleration. He's good in that left wing, getting up there. Maybe more so as a winger and cutting inside, maybe more so in my eyes at the moment. Because you can't really finish, you can't be that inside forward and getting them shots off. But in terms of his passing range, his technique, his work rate, very good winger, good flair as well. So you don't want to cut inside, he can do that as well. And bravery of 18. It's quite a mad one really for him, but the acceleration and paint of 17 here, natural fitness of 16, absolutely incredible. How would Doku do in 5 years' time? Who says? Let's have a look, shall we? But first up, before that though, we're off to Sociedad. And Brian Texera, if I pronounce that correctly, let me know in the comments down below. Look at this boy, man. Incredible. Very strong right foot, fairly strong left foot. You can put him on either side. Acceleration of 14, so not as fast as the other guys, but he's one who can get inside as that inverted winger, inside forward, with that dribbling, that finishing, that first touch. Incredible. Penalty taking as well, not bad at 14 as well for a winger. Technique 15, passing 13. I mean, some absolutely incredible mentors, and the physicals are so good. Very rounded player. Fairly lot of personality as well, which is good to see in a young player. About 19 years of age as well. He's going to be a Spanish star by the time we get to the 5 years in the future, surely you'd imagine. So, last up on the list is Man City's loanee, currently away at Heerenveen. I think that's right. Again, let me know in the comments down below if that is correct. Filip Stevanovic. Anyone that followed me on my FM21 journey knows we used this guy at Auxerre and he was absolutely incredible. We loaned him out from Man City for a few seasons and eventually bought him. Really good player. And you can see here already, he looks incredible on this FM. Again, left foot and right foot, fairly strong, very strong. No set personality, just a balanced personality and no actual traits, which you can't see because my head's in the way right now, but there's nothing there, just to let you know. But again, as an inverted winger, inverted forward, this boy, he's got that dribbling of 15, finishing of 12, but he can cross as well, crossing of 12, so you can use him as a winger if you want to as well. Passing isn't as good at 12, really, so I'm thinking more that inverted player to come inside, link up the play in towards the strikers, but decent vision and work rate could be improved on, really, but getting forward with the physicals, I mean, the acceleration's decent, agility is decent. He looks a very good player. I'd be interested to see how he develops, if he gets into this Man City side at all, and he gets any Serbia caps as well. But now we're at that point of the video where we're going to drive 5 years into the future and see how these players develop. So here we are, 5 years now into the future. You can see here, only one person's actually moved, Stevanovic to Inter. Whether that's a loan or not, I guess we'll see in a little bit. But no one else has moved. We go first to Ansu Fati, who has pretty much became one of the best players in the game at this point. Earning £235,000 a week. Still only a squad player, oddly enough, though, on Barca's books here. But I mean, the dribbling of 17, the finishing of 15, inside forward, oh my days, yes, he eats that personality trait perfectly. very determined personality, moving to the channels and the player traits, places shots, runs ball often, and cuts inside from the left wing. You can't see him there down this right-hand corner, sorry, behind my head here. But I mean, everything else about him is incredible. Flair of 20, off the ball 17, vision 15, passing of 12. Okay, I probably like a bit more better passing than that. Could have done with that training maybe a little bit more, but everything else about him though is absolutely incredible. What a player, what a boy. 51 Spain caps, 15 goals now for his country as well. 23 years of age, over 50 caps already, which is absolutely incredible for Fatty. At 23, he hasn't left Barca. There's been nothing here. He has to stay there the entire time, smashing it out. You see here, goal returns, absolutely incredible. Assist, not so much, but I mean, 15, 13, 10 goals in the last 3 seasons. What a player. What a player. If we go into Saka up next, we'll mention that he's going to be a key man for England going forward and Arsenal in the future. 61 caps and 11 goals to England so far, you can see here. Now on 185k, a star player at Arsenal. Massive transfer value here for him. I mean, in terms of the actual stats here though, crossing 15, dribbling 16, first touch not bad at 14 either, going down here, technique at 15, work rate and vision at 15 and 17, teamwork up there, off the ball. He's flair, determination. I mean, his mental is absolutely incredible. Nothing lets him down there. Maybe the bravery and the leadership, but I mean, from what I've seen in real life, he's a bit of a leader, so I don't understand why it's so low, really. But again, it's things that can be worked on within the game. So if you do have Saka at an early age, you can work on that. But I mean, again, the physicals as well, acceleration, agility, balance, all above 15 with natural fitness, pace, stamina, again, all above 15. The strength, you can't see it behind me right now, but it is 11. Maybe something you could work on, being on that wing as well, to get past players, get past them fullbacks, bit of extra strength to get his way around them, you know what I mean? Very good. Some great player traits as well, runs the ball off and knocks the ball past opponents, gets forward whenever possible, and runs on that left-hand side. So again, left-hand side is his main position at this point. Very good. In terms of actual numbers and stuff, double digits goals every season, which is incredible, and loads of assists as well. Player of the matches, absolutely smashing it. Look at the average ratings as well. 7.32, 7.26 being the lowest here. All the rest above and beyond. Absolutely incredible seasons for him. The fact he's getting double digit goals every season as well is really good for Saka. I love that. Can't wait to try him at this FM. Next up, Doku. Doku never left Rennes, oddly enough. I thought he would actually leave, to be honest. In terms of actual numbers, we can see here quickly, he starts every game for him. 10 goals the most he's got in one season, a couple of assists here and there. Not the best at the list so far, probably the worst one at the list so far, but I mean, development-wise, looks pretty good now. He's a star player at Rennes currently right now, but his transfer value is pretty low still. You could grab him 5 years into the future, and the wages aren't massive. For like a mid-table Premier League club, it's quite easy to start and take Doku to your club still at this point in the game, which is quite mental, really. He hasn't developed enough that he can be like firm holder kept at Rennes or even moved somewhere else by this point, really. But again, for Belgium though, 61 caps, 11 goals. He's established Belgium international by this point as well, playing a lot of games for Belgium. But again, overall, I mean, there's some good points there. He's dribbling and his flair and stuff. So on that wing, getting past people with that technique and acceleration, he's great for getting past people on that wing. But it's from there, what's he going to do next? The crossing's only 12. His passing's only 12. Where he can't really shoot. He's got finishing at 10. He can get past everyone on his left-hand side, but he can't really do anything once he's past everyone, really. Very similar to like an Adama, where you see him run past people on that right-hand side for Wolves, and then there's no end product. So it'd be interesting to see, in terms of like say Doku's numbers, we've seen here previously, the assists aren't really there. 1 assist, 2 assists, 0 that season. He ain't getting many assists. He's getting a few goals. So he's playing more as an inside forward inverted winger, but again, the finishing isn't great. So it'd be interesting to know a bit more about how Doku's been playing for the club. Well, if we nip into Rennes quickly here, you can probably see maybe what's been going on. No, look, I've got back up team more now, so you can't really see anything there. Doesn't really help us. Doesn't really help us. Cheers, Rennes. Thank you. So we come back now. Felipe Stevanovic, you mentioned prior, he has actually moved to Inter. His value is like massive. He only paid like 10, 28 million. So I'm wondering what happened. When did the move happen for him? He went on loan to Inter and they paid 24 million for him the season afterwards, which is kind of weird because they took him on loan for that season. He made one appearance. And they thought from that one appearance, he's worth 24 million. And then you look there, like since then, he had 3 appearances that whole season as well. He's not really playing for them as well, oddly enough. I mean, he had that loan move I mentioned prior, and they went really well for him. Look at it, 7 goals here, 8 goals that season, 8 assists in each season as well. So he had a 2-year spell there, went back to City, got more starts at City that season. He had done at Inter since the 24 million move. Didn't really do much. Played one game that following season, got a high rating that one game in assists, and then kind of fallen off a cliff a little bit, really, hasn't he? I mean, in terms of his actual stats and stuff, he does look very good still. I mean, he's not a starter for Inter by a long shot. You can tell why he's a squad player, but at 68 grand a week he's on right now, you think more will be happening for him. He's had loads of Serbia caps as well, what we kind of predicted to happen. 50 caps, 10 goals there. It's weird. Very weird career Stevanovic had here. It hasn't really gone for him, has it? Like, he's had a big move, he's getting the money and stuff, but he ain't playing the football. He hasn't developed as well as what we would have hoped. But I mean, the room, like, you see the stats there, he can definitely have developed a lot better than he has done, but the game time just hasn't happened for him. It's a massive shame. As we go down to the last one, and at Baxentera, currently unhappy, wants a new contract, so maybe he will be on the horizon for leaving soon. But in terms of how his career has gone, again, not great. The valuation's massive for him. The wage isn't that bad, but I mean, he's only had 1 cap for Spain so far, with 1 goal in that appearance. In terms of the actual stats overall, he does not a very good player though. He's still very versatile, can play a lot of positions as we mentioned prior. But again, hasn't really happened for him. I don't know if it's been game time or what exactly. No, he's playing a lot of games. He's playing a lot more games than like we saw him like just beforehand there with Stevanovic. I mean, over 30 games a season he's playing. 10 goals in that one season there with 6 assists as well. All over 7.0 average ratings for him. So I don't know if it's just about to be the Sociedad and they've not been doing very well, maybe. It's very interesting to see what actually happened here. I mean, they finished 5th here, 3rd. So they're finishing high in the league every season as well with Sociedad. They're not underperforming at all, really. So it is very intriguing to wonder why he's not worth more than he is, really. I mean, they kept Isaac, you can see, and Ali Akman's in there now. I mean, they kept a lot of their main players as well. So it is very interesting to wonder why hasn't Ando developed more. Who knows? But for now, that's going to be it. That is the right wing. Sorry, right wing. I'm back in the past here. This is the left wing Wonderkid list. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on your favourite left wing Wonderkids within FM22. And as always, hit that subscribe button. And if you are watching this on release day, Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.